Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
We are digital, we are downloadable, we are streamable.
The fashion event of the year is certified fresh.
Pull yourself together, we have work to do.
Critics say it's smart and witty and the perfect sequel.
That's all.
Get runway ready for The Devil Wears Prada 2 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Rated PG-13.
Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
I can't stop scratching my downtown. Yeah, but I'm not itching to go downtown and tell a receptionist I'm here to talk about my downtown. Some things you'd rather type than say out loud.
There's no question too embarrassing for Amazon Health AI. Chat your symptoms and get virtual care 24/7. Healthcare just got less painful.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of Keep Watch Pass on the It's Not That Bad podcast channel. Okay, so we like to every now and then geek out a little bit on this show. I don't know if you know that about us. Mild geeks here. Okay, mild is not exactly the word I might use. We're major geeks here. And every now and then we come up with an idea. It's like, ooh, this is a fun one. This is that week because we decided to turn this little episode of a movie podcast into a geography lesson because we're dealing with movies with a city name in the title. And here to join me, not named after a city, my lovely wife, Carrie. Carrie, how are you doing?
Major Geek reporting. I am, however, named after an island in Ireland.
Right? Well, yes, exactly. There's the Isle of Kerry. There is County Kerry in Ireland. So, okay, fair enough. I don't know if there's a place named Jason out there in the world. I did not do my geography studies before this episode.
No,
I probably should have.
There is a line of skincare and, like, I think shampoos and nice, lotion named after you.
True, but, and this is where I get to geek out a little bit though. I may not necessarily be in a city name, although it's possible, but I am in the calendar. Hear me out on this, okay? If you were to take the first letter of each month and put it in a row, from July to November, it's Jason. July, August, September, October, and November.
That's cool.
These are the dumb things that keep my mind awake at night. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
I'm just the kid that never got the souvenir cup or keychain or...
No, but you became the adult whose husband found the thing with your name on it spelled properly.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can have anything engraved.
Okay, but I found something without having to get it personally engraved.
I know, that was cool.
All right.
Love Vegas.
So here's what we're going to do. And I'm curious if Vegas is one of the cities we're about to mention. We're going to pick 3 films each, a keep, a watch, and a pass. And I should point out that at no point in time are we judging the city and the movie name at all. This is literally talking about the movie itself, but it has to have a city name in the title. So Carrie, your keep pick of a movie with a city name in the title.
Now, my question to myself as I ask is, am I keeping this movie because of the name, the movie, or the band that brought us Gonna Lose Your Mind in Detroit, Rock City? Yeah, but there is a problem with the math on this one because the movie was set in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Set in 78, definitely not filmed in 78.
No,
But
no.
I mean, keep in mind too, that's like peak Kiss era, right? That's the Destroyer album era,
Yeah.
right? So of course, Detroit Rock City being like one of the best songs on the Destroyer album, Destroyer having maybe the best Kiss artwork of any album cover. And I mean, this is definitely under one of those road trip questy kind of films where it's also kind of like a teenage coming of age story at the same time, all set in the guise of just, friends trying to make it to a Kiss concert.
Well, you know that I love road trip movies. And I also love me a concert.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiss, is pretty friggin' cool. So this movie had it all. Checked all the boxes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question here. Okay. And this comes from a personal story of ours. So let me preface this first.
I better not fail this test. I didn't study for the exam, but here we are.
So when we had to go down to Rock Allegiance in Philadelphia, were you having flashbacks of something like Detroit Rock City and in us trying to get down there?
Oh my God. You know what? We should have rolled cameras. We should have made a documentary on that. Epic. Here's the story.
Yeah, we have to
in
tell the story
summary.
now. We can't just leave it at this and people go, what the happened?
Okay. So we had plane tickets. We were going to fly out for this rock festival weekend. We had it all planned.
Rock Allegiance in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And we get to the airport only to find that our flight has been canceled.
Because of weather. Let me stress this one. Because of weather.
Yeah. Apparently. But
Apparently.
Okay. So my dear husband, whom I have rarely seen mad.
I wasn't mad. I was determined.
This was the first time I have ever seen like the horns come out, and he just turned and he's like, "Get in the car. We're going to drive." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're crazy." But we did it.
We did it. But okay,
all night.
So let me explain, okay? So they couldn't do anything at the airport. Okay, this happens. I understand. They said it was for weather. And I'm looking at my phone and I'm looking at the weather, like the weather map on my phone. I'm like, this is about the weather. I have no idea what the hell's going on, but okay, fine. We can't get a plane. And I did I looked up like distance from, here to there. It's like, oh, okay, we can do this. Get in the car. And we drove.
We drove all night. All night. We called ahead to the hotel and
we'll be a late check-in.
Said, yeah, we'll be checking in.
We got there at
very
4
late.
o'clock in the morning. And I need to stress this point heavily. Not a drop of rain on the entire trip. Not one.
I don't even think the winds picked up at all. It was the most beautiful drive. It was stressful.
Not that you
it
can
was
see
intense.
anything, but yeah.
But I mean, it started out really nice. Like we explored the countryside and didn't have any plan of where we were going, but we made it. We arrived at our hotel at 4 a.m. They had to literally track down, I think, their facilities staff to let us into the room.
Yeah.
They didn't have our keys ready. Nothing.
Thank Google we made it in time.
Holy wow. So we get to the room, 4 o'clock in the morning, got, as much sleep as we could. And we made it to the venue with enough time to see. That was the show that had the horrible booking of Hollywood Undead and Papa Roach were playing different stages at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And we had to split and go our own way. And
it happens.
We caught our shows that we wanted to see. And
some bands I didn't even know at the time. And I walked away from that festival and was like, Red Sun Rising is this fantastic freaking band. I have to go deep dive them. And really, they've only put out 2 albums. And then they packed it up and called it a day. So all this to say that a movie about going to a Kiss concert is Carrie's keep pick.
It was great. Great times.
All right. For my keep pick, I'm going to the other coast of the States for a story, an LA story. This is actually one of my favorite Steve Martin films that he actually wrote, very much in his like introspective, dry wit, melancholy era of films that he was writing. This is a fantastic early performance from Sarah Jessica Parker. You got Victoria Tennant, Richard E. Grant, Mary Lou Henner. But one of my favorite performances in this film, and it's such a small role, and it is done in the driest wit possible. Let me explain. There's this restaurant that Steve Martin's character is trying to get reservations for. It's one of those real hoity-toity kind of places, the kind where only if you are of a certain stature and celebrity can you make it into this restaurant. And even then, you have to meet with the maitre d' in order to be able to kind of negotiate what you're allowed to order. It's played by Patrick Stewart. Complete with mustache, the whole works. The restaurant is called L'Idiot, which is L'Idiot, which is hilarious. But the thing about this film is it's part romantic comedy, part dry, sarcastic humor about Los Angeles, and part character study in a very kind of whimsical kind of way. And there's so much good to say about LA Story. We can't talk about it. It's not that bad. It's like in the 90%. And there was actually a list that was put out like around like 2008. And this was ranked number 20 in the list of all times movies about Los Angeles. So that tells you how good the movie is.
That's a great pick.
Love that movie.
Hello? Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
We are digital, we are downloadable, we are streamable.
The fashion event of the year is certified fresh.
Pull yourself together. We have work to do.
Critics say it's smart and witty and the perfect sequel.
That's all.
Get runway ready for The Devil Wears Prada 2 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Rated PG-13.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards premieres August 5th on FX and Hulu.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
I'm not even changing cities for my watch pick, but I'm definitely changing tonality. And I'm pulling a movie off of my personal whiteboard list. This is a movie that I so want to freaking do an episode on, and it qualifies. Starring Aaron Eckhart and Michelle Rodriguez, Battle Los Angeles. Now, yes, it's in the alien invasion genre. Yes, it's also in the military action movie genre. This film wastes no time dropping you right into the middle of it. But the thing is, it's not this big, grandiose, okay, Independence Day kind of popcorn flick. This is a grittier, boots on the ground. You're basically following this one unit, not as they're trying to stop the aliens per se, as they're trying to survive and get people out of the actual combat zone. It's relentless. It's such a good film. I don't understand why it qualifies. Like, normally when you get these alien invasion films, it very much boils down to, well, what is the government plan in order to be able to take care of this? And there's got to be some scientist with some kind of way or device or whatever that can stop this. No. This feels like a video game. And it's shot at times almost like a video game. Like, it's such a well done film. this falls under Unfairly Maligned, and Aaron Eckhart is fantastic in it. I mean, so is Michelle Rodriguez. She's always great in films, especially action films. But hooey, the day we get to talk about Battle Los Angeles, I'm going to be a kid in a freaking candy store. Now, I should point out, Battle Los Angeles. Battle, Los Angeles. Not Battle of Los Angeles, which is the Asylum mockbuster of this film. So maybe in a Mocktober in the future, we'll the last episode of September, we'll do Battle Los Angeles, and the first episode of Mocktober, we'll do Battle of Los Angeles, because that's the kind of big brain moves that we do over here.
Noted for next year's calendar.
Yeah, that's a 27 movie. Wait, I gotta wait a year to talk about Battle Los Angeles?
At least we have a plan for it.
Fair. Take the wins where you can get them. All right, Carrie, over to you for your watch film.
I am watching a movie. I think I'm going with a musical theme here because I'm about to talk about All That Jazz and the Chicago movie.
Right.
Made from the Broadway musical. Oh my God. Renee Zellweger is Roxy. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Richard Gere, John C. Reilly is Amos Hart. What an unlikely couple, first of all. Renee Zellweger and John C. Reilly. I don't know. You know what? This movie, this entire play, this musical, this world of Chicago, of larger than life, it's so off the wall as far as a story goes, but yet just so beautiful. The showmanship, everything is a dance, and it's the costumes were beautiful. I freaking love the musical. I loved this movie. I thought it was perfect. So yeah, I'm watching Chicago here.
You're not alone in this one. 87% Rotten Tomatoes score. This may be one of the better reviewed musicals turned movies that's ever been done, especially modern ones too.
It also had the star power though behind it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, especially in 2002, right? Renee Zellweger and Catherine Zeta-Jones are top freaking notch actors and names at this place. Let's not forget Queen Latifah in there as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. So fantastic pick. All right. So back to you now for your pass pick.
Well, it's funny. I'm actually thinking that I'm going with a theme of not necessarily music movies, but also, cities that we have traveled to in some form or another, because I'm passing on a New York minute. With the Olsen twins. If I'm not mistaken, was Jack Osborne not in a very small role in this? I'm trying to think if there was a subway scene or something where they kind of passed him. He was in passing, kind of a background, but it was, a notable enough encounter in a New York minute. I mean, first of all, and I'm not passing on the city. I love New York. It's a hell of a town. I'm going with this musical theme. But yeah, you know what? And not even that it was an awful movie, not that I dislike New York as a city. I just think I had to pick on something, and in a New York minute was my pass pick. Although I'd probably watch it again. Let's be honest.
Okay. First things first. The film does qualify for the podcast.
I know. I think we've kind of grazed. I think when we were talking about the Olsen twins or something of the like, we have mentioned this movie in the past.
11% tomatometer.
I know.
But I mean, listen.
It wasn't awful, though.
Listen to the rest of this cast, though, okay? Because yes, the Olsen twins, and yes, Jack Osborne is in it. Jared Padalecki, Eugene Levy, Dr. Drew Pinsky, Andrea Martin, Bob Saget, Simple Plan appears in this. And the guy is the I Love New York vendor is H. John Benjamin. And if you don't know, that's the voice of Sterling Archer from Archer.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah, fantastic freaking cast, but dang, 11%.
Yeah, I would defend this movie.
Okay.
Even though here I sit saying I'm passing on it. It's just that I had to pick something, friends. I'm not picking on this movie. And I did like it. It was enjoyable enough.
I like your definition, though, because that kind of leans into my past pick. But I will say from a musical perspective, at least, and I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. And I really hope that there are others out there. And please, if you are, let us know over on social media at Not That Badcast, because I know I'm not the only one. Where you hear someone say something and instantly a song title or a song gets in your head.
Always.
So the minute you said New York Minute, I immediately went to one of my favorite solo Don Henley songs, New York Minute. So yeah, that's stuck in my head now. I will not get through this episode with it, by getting rid of this song in a New York Minute. I'm not going to sing the rest of the song. Trust me, I'm doing you all a favor.
Now I'm intrigued.
It's a great song. It's a great freaking song.
I want more. I'll
go
hit you up after.
Listen to Don Henley sing it. Don't listen to me sing it if you actually want to enjoy the film. Okay. You mentioned in your past pick that you don't personally hate the film, but you are passing on it because it may not be the most stellar of films. I need to point out that my past pick is one that when I watched it, I kind of liked it, but you have to understand. I like some pretty bad freaking films.
You made a podcast about it. Yes.
Right? We've been talking about it for 5 years.
And previous to that, really, like our entire relationship, we've been watching bad movies.
Oh, I have not made you sit down to watch this one, but there was a time in the days of movie rentals. Oh, I miss movie rental places. But in the days of movie rentals, my buddy Morgan and I used to go out and rent movies based literally on title alone. And the more out there title of the film, the more likely we were to rent it.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Hey, Morgan.
So
sounds totally on point what you guys would do.
So I know, Morgan, when you're listening to this, you're going to have flashbacks here because I am passing on, even though I liked it, Blood-Sucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh. This is a movie that actually happened. And right now, oh dear listeners, you can just imagine the look on Carrie's face.
Yep.
Blood-Sucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's a movie. Does it qualify? It must. We must be able to cover it.
I'm going to get into that point here. Okay.
Oh.
Now, does it feature a whole lot of overacting? Yes, it does. Does it, involve female ninjas doing some ridiculous kills? Absolutely, it does. Was this film actually Alan Smithied? You damn right it was. It was actually Alan Smithied.
Classic.
By Dean Shedder. Took his name right off the film. Now, this is actually the only movie that he directed. He's worked in behind the scenes. He was on the art department for the movies Spirited, Mary Poppins Returns, Underworld, I Spy, and a bunch of other films. So it's not that, this is a bad director. This is just a director who did not like the end result of the film and literally Alan Smithied it.
I mean, what did he expect really with the, I don't even know what it was about. I'm guessing with all those elements of the ninjas and blood-sucking. Ooh.
Yeah.
What was it he didn't like? Maybe Pittsburgh?
There's a lot. What do you got against Pittsburgh?
No, I love Pittsburgh. I do.
I guarantee you he's an Eagles fan. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Go Steelers, go. But here's the thing, right? If you actually like late 80s, early 90s camp, This might actually be up your alley.
I'm intrigued. I'm
Okay.
in.
Okay. And yes, we can talk about it because
Sure, we can.
it does not have an official tomatometer, but I looked around at Letterboxd. It has a 58% score. 58.
Seems high for the quality, the caliber of the
You
movie.
will seem
you
high if you
described.
start watching Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh. IMDb, 49%. Popcorn Meter or Rotten Tomatoes, 37%. I mean, I'm not saying that I want to do an episode of Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh for the show, but I'm not saying that I would do an episode on Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh.
Stay tuned on a future episode.
But
It's Not That Bad.
That's some of the fun. Like they say never buy a book for the cover, right? Which
You do that all the time.
Well, I have a library at home of books that sometimes I've bought them for the cover or the title alone. Yes, I completely agree. But if you're going to put out a book that's called Zoe Punches the Future in the Dick, I'm going to buy the book. But regardless of this, literally, it's like there's a genre of film where the name is so out there. This is around the time of Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh, Stuff Stephanie in the Incinerator, Surf Nazis Must Die. These are all films that exist, and you're just I'm hurting. I'm hurting Carrie's brain here. I feel like we need to do a month of just like I can't believe that's a movie title kind of films.
That'd be fun.
Right up there with Sex Lives of the Potato Men.
I'm down.
That's a movie that exists, dear people.
Let's give that a go. That'll be fun.
All right. So, Carrie, let's remind our listeners what your Keep Watch and Past picks are for movies with a city name in the title.
I'm keeping Detroit Rock City. I'm watching Chicago, and I'm passing on a New York Minute.
All right. I am keeping LA Story. I am watching Battle Los Angeles. I am hoping that they don't try to merge those two, Battle Los Angeles Story, because that would be funny. And then I'm passing, even though I do kind of like it, Bloodsucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh. Carrie, thank you so much for this. And to you, our dear listeners, well, you guys know the drill. If there's a topic that you want us to cover on Keep Watch Pass, or a movie that you want us to cover on It's Not That Bad, hit us up on social media at Not That Badcast, or go to our website, notthatbadcast.com. And remember, October will be here before you know it, and October is coming. Until next time, geez, Gary, MJ, you guys are awesome. This is Keep Watch Pass on the It's Not That Bad podcast channel. Take care.
Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
We are digital, we are downloadable, we are streamable.
The fashion event of the year is certified fresh.
Pull yourself together. We have work to do.
Critics say it's smart and witty and the perfect sequel.
That's all.
Get runway ready for The Devil Wears Prada 2 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Rated PG-13.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.